morning and happy Tuesday, guys. So Kip and I are, see you, buddy. Kip and I are almost ready to head out the door, but I did want to go ahead and show you guys my smoothie for this morning. Tried filming it yesterday. I kind of sucked at it, so I just gave up and I'm gonna do it today. So let's sit down here. Let me grab. So I use my little magic bullet knockoff, but it works. It does. It works. It works. It works. And then we're gonna use a vanilla lifestyle mix. Okay. So first things first, I like to put my liquid in. So we're gonna do. That's it. Okay. So we're gonna do a cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. This is my half cup measurer. One day I'll get a better blender, but for now this works. I mean, I've had it for like literally since 2009. And then I'm gonna use the other half of my Oikos 000 peach flavored yogurt, Greek yogurt. I like to use the flavored yogurts about half at a time. Just because it gives it a little extra flavor and a little extra creaminess, and they're just good, and I'm not going to be mad at the protein in it, you know. And I do Weight Watchers, so I don't know, this will be like 1 or 2 points, not much at all. You can use any protein that you prefer, you know, whatever works for you, whatever tastes good. This is what I do. Then the best part, the frozen peach slices. So these are unsweetened, no extra sugar or anything like that. So on Weight Watchers, this is 0. And I'll put in a handful. Literally, it's my shake, so I'm gonna touch all in it. Looks like good enough. Put my lid on. Loves that part. Like, he loves the blender noise. I'm gonna put a few more little frozen peaches in there. So then, when it's good and ready to go, there's a lot left on there. That makes me sad. These cups have travel lids. So I have 2 mason jar cups at work that I need to bring home. So I'm just going to take this. I think I have one of these at work too. So I'm just going to take this with me, put it in there, and then drink this.
Hey, Georgie. Say hey, guys. So it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday. And you're probably thinking, girl, shouldn't you be at work? And the answer is yes. Georgia wants to be in this today. So I felt good this morning, and then probably about like 9 o'clock, I started feeling really yucky. And here's the deal. So I have PCOS, and it's been really tamed and mild since I lost my initial 60 pounds. But since gaining weight with Kip and then losing it again, unfortunately, it's made me have some flare-ups here and there, and we've not really figured out how exactly to mellow it out again. So hopefully, I'll be going to the doctor soon, and we can have that conversation with them and figure out how to make me feel better more consistently, because this sucks. So what I'm going to do, obviously, is sit here and pet my dog for a little bit, but I'm going to work on some editing. I've got my computer over here. I'm going to work on that. And then I'm going to do a little bit more, I guess like research. I don't know. I just have been watching a lot of like what to know when you vlog videos. And y'all, I'm lacking. Like, I don't know anything about transitions. I don't know anything about what did he call it? B film, I don't know. But I don't know anything about any of that. So I'm going to work on that. Hopefully get some good things for you guys. But maybe when my husband gets home, I'll do some DDP yoga with him. Would you just lick me? And we'll film that. Stop. And, y'all. And we'll film that soon. Bye. Good morning and happy Wednesday. So I'm literally just got to work and sitting in my office, but before I get started working, I wanted to just kind of check in with you guys. So yesterday my husband and I did our DDP yoga, and of course I wanted to film for y'all, but he had like a panic attack. He was so nervous and like didn't really want to be on film, and has kind of been saying like he wants to wait until we see results before he tells people what he's doing. I think he might be a little embarrassed to be doing like yoga, but it is DDP yoga, so I don't know. But today I'm really excited. As you can see, I got my hair fixed and everything, got some makeup on, but I have an appointment at 1 and then a meeting after that. Pretty important meeting. Could be some things in the works, some changes, which is always exciting. Hey, y'all, I figured out how to do it in my car. I'm so excited. So I'm leaving Hickory. I had an appointment and then a meeting, and it all went great, whatever. Nothing really dramatic to talk about. I did, though, figure out how to record while I'm in the car. This makes me so excited. And y'all, I live in such a pretty area in western North Carolina that you have to see these views. Like, I can't even explain to you how pretty it is up here. So I'm gonna try to like flip you guys around and get some of this interstate stuff because it's so pretty. So I'm a little bummed. It's not as pretty as I thought, just going from the exit I was at to my house. But we're still going to use that footage because I figured it out. Then my phone fell out of the tripod, and I got to figure out how to keep it there, like how to get it to stay and how for it not to be so wobbly. But I'm home now, so I'm going to eat because it's like almost 3 o'clock and I've not even had lunch yet because of all my errands and running around. So I'm going to eat, I'm going to go to the gym, film my fabulous workout that I'm so excited to do for you guys. But I'm a little nervous because I don't think where like the cardio machines are and where I'm gonna have to do the other part, I don't think all that's gonna work on camera. So I'm gonna have to figure out the logistics of all that, then we will work out. So next time you see me, we're gonna be sweating together. Okay. So what happened was we did not make it to the gym today. But you know what? That's real life. That's what happens. You know, stuff comes up. You go home. You eat late lunch. You plug your phone in. You let your head down on the pillow for like 45 minutes. Wake up and it just happened. Like I didn't get there. So I just picked Kip up. We are going to go home. His daddy is out in the yard doing some yard work. I guess he just decided at like 4:30 that it was time to go do some yard work. So not really sure why that happened, but it did. It's about 82 degrees here, slightly humid, not that bad. So I'm thinking that maybe Kip and I, after he has a bottle, might go for a little jog. And if I can figure out how to get this thing to stay still, I'll hook you to the stroller and you guys can come with. If I can't figure this out, I'm probably going to scream because I got some good footage coming through town, but I kept hitting the pause button on my phone and this thing kept getting jiggly. Like I can't make it stop. I'm going to figure it out though. Figure it out.
Good morning. It's Thursday. I felt like y'all needed a candid snapshot of me in the morning. Don't know why I felt like that, but I just felt like you would be amused by that for some reason. And let me show you what I'm working with in my bed here. So my son has decided he's just gonna wild out. Good morning, Kip. Say good morning, everybody on YouTube. What's up? Hi. Angie's gonna go over our workout because I keep forgetting to do that. So we're gonna do it this time.
Okay. We have 3 7-minute AMRAPs. Those are as many rounds as possible. And first one is push up, 10 push-ups.
I'm gonna adjust the camera.
Warm it. You can do it on your knees or just push up. Okay? And then we've got 20 good mornings. You use the barbell, you can use your broomstick, bend your legs a little bit, stick your butt out, and bend over. You'll feel pull in the back of your legs. And then you got 30 jumpers.
Oh, hold on, I didn't push record.
Are you kidding me? Alright, okay.
Just say it, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
And then I will figure it out. Oh wait, I did push record. It's on the side. Okay, go, keep going.
Okay, round 2. You got 5 burpees. Everybody knows what a burpee is. 10 dumbbell push press. Push press. Just push up, head through the window, push up. And 15 sit-ups. And then the second or third one is weighted bridges. Or you can do some weighted bridges. Lift your butt up, put a weight on it, lift your butt up. And that was 15 bridges, 10 dumbbell swings. Take a dumbbell, just like a kettlebell, and swing up. And then the last one is 5 bent over rows, barbell or broomstick, bend over, pull it up. 21 minutes, 1 minute rest in between.
Are you gonna tell them?
I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them that their board says their small chili is 220 calories. My Fitbit app says it's 170 calories, and that's a 50 calorie difference, which is a huge deal when you're counting your calories, and I need to know how much it is.
Somebody lied, ain't they?
Thank you, Wendy's. Right now.
Are you gonna tell them?
I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them that their board says their small chili is 220 calories. My Fitbit app says it's 170 calories, and that's a 50 calorie difference, which is a huge deal when you're counting your calories, and I need to know how much it is.
Somebody lied, ain't they?
Thank you, Wendy's.
Good morning. So I'm pulling double duty. I'm gonna talk to you guys and change my baby, change his butt and change his clothes. He's so cute. So Friday, y'all, we have a busy day today. So what is that rash on you? So we have a photo shoot today whenever I get there. So it's really just my sister taking some pictures. I have no photos of myself other than like some selfies that I've snapped. So I just felt like I needed some more like professional type pictures. Not like headshots or glamour shots or anything like that. Just like some random like candids out in the field, looking fun, having a blast, doing the things. Alright guys, so here we go. Again, real nervous about this. First time I'm ever really weighing in front of a crowd, or even being honest with myself about my weight for the most part. Again, if this is more or less, it doesn't matter. This is just to gauge what I got going on. Well, that's a pound heavier. All right. All right, y'all. Let's have this conversation. So I gained a pound this week, and that's okay. And let me tell you why that's okay. One, I know what I ate. I do Weight Watchers. I know that I ate under my points. I was honest with myself all week long. Number two, I worked out. And I hit my goal as far as, you know, like my number of workouts in a week. 2 days, I did 2 workouts in a day. So I know that I'm doing the 2 things that I need to be doing. Okay? So, with that being said, I gained a pound. Who cares? I have been lifting more. So, okay, so my husband calls me this morning and he's like, hey, like, I know you had a rough night, because Kip slept with me all night because he just was not feeling his crib for some reason. He's teething. I don't know. But anyway, so he's like, hey, I know you had a rough night. How are you? And I'm like, I'm okay. He's like, well, what's wrong? That's a loaded question, right? So, and I told him, I said, you know what? Like, I gained a pound this week. That sucks. I said, you know, I've been doing everything that I know to do, blah, blah, blah. And he said, girl, that butt's getting more muscle in it. Which my husband knows exactly what to say to make me be like, oh my God, really? And he's right. Like, I can tell, and I posted on Instagram a couple weeks ago or about a week ago, I can tell my butt's getting firmer. I can tell. I see the progress. So there's no reason to be upset because the scale says that I'm a pound heavier. So F that scale, because it does not determine my satisfaction with my body, nor does it determine the happiness that I will have in my day. Because I'm so excited for today, guys. Like, we have nail appointment, pedicure, photos. I'm getting my hair and makeup done. Why let the scale like make you that upset that would ruin all of that, all that excitement? So it's not. All right, so I got to drive to work, and I've got to work until 12:45. 9 to 5 sucks. Boo, 9 to 5. All right. Look what came today. So I totally forgot that I had these things shipped to work. Look how cute they are. So I'm on my way now to the most amazing nail person ever. Like, ever. Her name is Paige, and she's wonderful. So when you see me next, I'll be all polished and beautiful. Hey. Alright, so now what y'all are thinking, you're probably thinking, like, what in the world is wrong with her? Like, she said she was gonna come back after she got her nails done. And now it's like 7 o'clock. It's like 5 hours later, and she kind of sucks at this. I do. I got to get better at transitions. I got to get better at taking some like B-roll. I got to do better. But I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. I promise. I'm learning something new every day. And the majority of it is from a 14-year-old girl on here that has taught me so much. Good job, girl. But yeah, so I got my nails done. It's not a very good picture of it. The sun's like right in my face. With her hair and makeup, I did my pictures, did 2 different outfits. They're super cute. Like, I can't wait for y'all to see them. It's been a really long time since I don't think I have ever solely, I've taken like school pictures, like for the yearbook,
But that's about it as far as like solo, taking pictures. It's been a while since I have taken pictures on my own. And I think that that's really weird when you tell people that they automatically assume like, oh, you're taking family pictures? No. Oh, so you and Kit? No. No, just me. I'm getting pictures of myself made. And I think it's just like a really weird concept for a lot of people to comprehend. At least when I told people what I was doing today. So this will probably end today's vlog. Like I doubt I'm gonna tape anything else. I'm gonna go home, get all this makeup off my face, get my hair combed out. Like I got most of the teas out of it, but like I just need to comb it. Like I need to put a brush through it. I'm gonna get my baby fed because he's starving like Marvin, girl. And that's about it. Then I'm going to bed. And that is what I will see you next time I see you. What? That made no sense. Sorry about that. Forget I said that. I'm not gonna edit that out because that's just what I do.
So we're back from Touch a Truck, and I'm so drained. Like, I'm not tired. I don't need a nap or anything, but literally being out in the sun for 2.5 hours just takes like all of your motivation from you. And Kip's passed out. Like, he's been asleep. Let's see, we've been home for like, there he is, 30 minutes, and he's been asleep in his car seat. I didn't even want to touch him. Like, he was content. But I will definitely insert some footage after this. I didn't really film while we were there because I was helping Brandon pass out ice cream. So really I wanted to be there for him and help him, and you know, I wanted to be present with my family. So I did not film, but I did get some footage of all the trucks that are there, so that'll be inserted now. So Kip and I decided that we were going to go for a walk, and since town is about a mile from the house, sorry for this lighting, I cannot control the sun, but since town's about a mile from the house, we decided to walk into town, and then, you know, just kind of walk around the block and see what we can see, and then head back home. I'm actually curious to know if Grind is open so I can get a nutritional blend. I'm not sure what their Sunday hours are, but if they're open, we're gonna pop in. And I didn't want to record while we were walking. A couple reasons. One, I want to listen to music, so I always pop one headphone in. And two, I feel like it's very important for especially women with babies to just be more aware of their surroundings. Like, it kills me when I go into the city and all of these girls have two headphones in and they're texting and they're walking down the, you know, walking down the side of the road, and it just kills me. I'm like, you're gonna get mugged, you're gonna look like an easy target, so I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. But we're approaching Grind right now, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Bye. Well, apparently they're closed on Sundays all day. Didn't know that, but that's okay.